It's not
my
breaking.
God.
Nothing is falling apart. We're in it. We're live. We're here.
Welcome to 10 About Breakdown, a podcast that took 45 minutes to set up today on a day when we were trying to be finished within 2 hours.
Podcast that makes me want to cry.
Everyone, please introduce yourselves the quickest you've ever done it. I'm jaymcastello. You can find me on the internet using my name.
Hello. My name is Devon and I'm fine. You can find me on Instagram at algae_dust where I post like illustrations and stuff. I don't know, and sometimes I'm here recording this. It's a time.
Hi, I'm Ro. Everything that you're listening to is my fault.
Well, hey now.
It's Audacity's fault.
Yeah, it is not. It is not. You're okay.
This is the consequence of my actions coming to bear.
This isn't
Welcome
true.
to-
Rose's
welcome to the fucking
computer. I'm Hera, by the way. Rose's computer has a ghost.
There's ghosts in
Um,
it.
It's a
we thought
new
we-
computer!
Yeah, we thought
There's
we'd
ghosts in
excised
it.
it by
It was like a
getting
hermit
rid of the
crab.
PC, but it's location based and not computer based. It seems. You can find me at HeraChimera. It's a work in progress right now, but this isn't coming out for like 6 months, so it'll probably be fixed by then.
Hell
It's
yeah.
a new age, baby.
So exciting.
It's season 2.
It's a new
We're
age.
playing
It's a new age.
video
It's season
game.
2.
Woo!
I'm so glad
Season
that
2.
we've entered the realm of Ace Attorney.
Ace Attorney.
Wow.
Ace Attorney. That's what they call it in Canada.
Wow. Incredible. Oh god, what the fuck is happening?
Welcome to the show, baby.
What is happening? Who read the summary this week?
I'm reading the summary. I was just about to get there.
It's time. Let's just do that and go. We've got to go. We're speed running this one, baby. This is gonna be
We are speedrunning twice as fast as we thought we were. That's the
this is
funniest
gonna be
part.
5 hours shorter than any previous episode.
It's true.
Right, okay, I'm gonna read the summary.
And it's gonna happen now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna read the summary! I'm so ready! Oh my god, okay. Oh, Jesus. So, the case opens with Phoenix having a nightmare caused by the spooky ringtone of a mobile phone he's holding. He hangs... Okay. He hangs up the phone and the camera pans to a man holding a fire extinguisher who then hits Phoenix over the head to get that phone. The scene ends and we cut to Phoenix's point of view, or what remains of it, as the head injury has given him amnesia. Turns out he's defending a police officer, Maggie Bird, in the murder trial of her boyfriend and also police officer, Dustin Prince. I don't know if that's particularly clear, but anyway, that's fine.
Clear as fuck. You're doing great.
Despite the amnesia meaning Phoenix doesn't have a clue what's going on in the case or the legal procedures required for a court case, we are handily caught up to speed on how to be a lawyer by Maggie. The case is a fairly simple one, not a particularly clever crime by any stretch of the imagination. Richard Wellington, our main witness, was a con artist and lost his phone in the park. When he rang to locate it, Maggie answered and agreed a place to meet. There, Richard sees Dustin in his police uniform and freaks out, assuming he's about to be arrested. He pushes Dustin to his death. However, he doesn't get the phone back, leading him to steal it back from Phoenix at the beginning of the trial. Unbeknownst to him, Phoenix's phone is identical to Richard's, and he ends up with Phoenix's phone instead. This leaves Phoenix with Richard's phone and all the evidence needed to convict him. Also, vital footnote to this case, at some point, Maya shows up.
Yay. Yeah.
And that's
highlight.
the end of the podcast. It's been so great.
Another week in the books. I'll see you all in the next episode.
We didn't have any problems with this.
There were no issues. It was flawless.
It was divine. It was delightful.
It was perfect.
Anyone have any high level notes about this case?
High? What do you mean high level?
High level, just want to touch on, just zoom in on whatever the fuck you want.
I think it's. I think it's really funny that the entire plot beat of this episode hinges around Phoenix getting major blunt force trauma directly to the head as a narrative device to put you back in the position of having to do the
So
introductory
good.
tutorial of a video game again.
Yeah.
So
I
exciting.
like that Gumshoe doesn't acknowledge that you're acting differently at all. And my
Yeah.
personal theory is that's because you're not.
Yeah.
I don't think he
Phoenix,
is.
Phoenix
at
is
all.
acting
Really kinda
completely
not.
normal. Every
He's a
case is a
frantic,
car
messy
crash.
guy. Literally. There has not been a single case in the first game that we didn't get through by the skin of our teeth or like pulling luck out of our ass.
And this one, the only reason we got through this one is because Phoenix had the same phone as the other guy. That's literally it.
And no
It
one
was great.
realized the whole time.
I like this case a lot. I think I like it definitely more than the introductory case in the first episode, just because I found, like, the narrative around it a lot more compelling and funny. I think it's really funny that Phoenix's dream is the judge is the big bad Dracula from Castlevania.
I really love that dream. I think that's maybe the best opening to any of the Ace Attorney games.
It's
It
so
really is.
good.
It's incredible.
His horrid nightmare where he gets smote from a hill by a judge who's like 200 feet tall. It's awesome.
And has like glowing red eyes. It rules.
never be a lawyer again, Phoenix Wright.
Can we talk though about how Phoenix like had a premonition that he was gonna get like smashed over the head with something? What the fuck? Is this man psychic now? Are we just adding?
I think he has that
stuff
dream
on
every
this?
night. And
Oh man,
we're just
that
doing it on a
crazy-
one-time it was a premonition.
So true, so true.
It's cute because it's like a Castlevania reference with the like positioning and framing of it. The shot of like Judge looming over the cliff and he's supposed to be like Simon Belmont looking out at the castle. And then it plays the like the classic vampire theme from that classical piece of music that I can never remember the name of.
It's like toccata and fugue in D minor or something. I did look it up.
Holy
Awesome.
shit.
Yeah, that.
Real information on my podcast?
Yeah, it's great. But I really, really like that. I just think it's cute. And I also think it's very funny that post-amnesia Phoenix picks it up and is just like, yeah, this seems like a ringtone I would have. It doesn't seem like a ringtone anyone would have.
I do really like this case because obviously they are just like, oh shit, how are we gonna do a tutorial? Let's just have Phoenix like get amnesia. But it's a really good like combo of like, okay, we're gonna teach you the basic mechanics of this game, but also we've got to teach you who Phoenix Wright is. And we basically do that by just having like a fangirl just like tell him what she thinks of him. And then also like you just see Phoenix be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But that's like, that is how he is all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
literally.
thought it was a fun introduction.
I also really think her character design is very funny because she's a police officer. She's a police officer wearing a police officer's uniform, but someone glued a bunch of fucking feathers to it. Like, they literally look superimposed on top of a pre-drawn outfit.
I kind of phoned this one in, I think.
I like
Yeah,
it.
for
I
sure.
would wear 8 pin badges and feathers for no
They're
reason.
not pin badges, though, Jay.
I think
they're
they're just
literally
actual
just...
feathers, yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're
would
just-
do that as well.
Like, okay, there's like a few in her cap, which are a nice accessory. If I saw, okay, let's be real. If I saw a cop wearing a cap that had a bunch of fucking exotic bird feathers, it's on sight, okay? Like, I would be so, like, enraged at that point. I would be like the bull charging the matador.
You would be like Richard Wellington killing Dustin Prince.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which is, okay, there is a lot I like about this case. First thing I like is the fact that that Richard Wellington thought the most appropriate course of action in surviving this case was finding the defense attorney in what is technically a public government building because it's just the lobby of the courthouse and beating him over the head with a fire extinguisher and being like, oh man, I hope this just gives him amnesia. like a precision strike to the dome in the exact spot that's perfectly conditioned to make you forget everything from since you became a lawyer.
One thing I really like about this case is that he almost fucking got away with it because there's a point where you like prove that it couldn't have been Maggie and like the judge is like raising his gavel and Mr. Payne is like, no, not yet, I'm gonna call my witness. And I'm like, if he hadn't done that, Richard Wellington would have got the fuck away with it.
Winston,
So fucking
fuck.
true.
There's
Also,
like.
by the way,
Winston's
Winston Payne is back.
Winston
He
Payne is great
has
in
like
this.
this new like desperation to him.
No,
like,
it's,
he's
it's
really-
not even that. Hera, it's like the fact that he comes back and he's like, oh right, it's you again. This
He's
time
like-
I'm
he's
not gonna go
Jukified
easy
now.
on you. He's fully Joker-fied, dude. It's awesome. I love it. It's like seeing that character in an entirely new light, because the first time you see him from the get-go, he is like a snively, like sweaty man who's bad at his job, like even more so than Phoenix Wright, who is a guy who is terrible at his job in the first episode. And this time he's like on some kind of high horse out of fucking nowhere against a now very famous attorney who has never lost a case. Like,
Here's my
where
prediction.
does he get up?
Is Winston Payne is the murderer in the first case of the third game. He goes to extraordinary lengths to win a case against Phoenix, and it's still shit lawyer, so
Prosecutes himself.
yeah.
I really hope that at a certain point you get profiles on all of the attorneys in these games and they have their wins and losses like a KD ratio.
It is a KD ratio.
Did anyone look at Winston's profile?
I did not.
I think I made a note about this. Lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his points across.
Oh, buddy.
So mean. So mean
Yeah.
to this man.
Mean to this man. We do obviously trans him again,
Oh yeah, naturally.
and we get Richard Wellington killed in the process. Phoenix Wright KD ratio immaculate.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Phoenix
It's
Wright
very
killed
funny.
so many people.
6-0. Yeah, nothing ever went wrong. It's really funny that at no point is Phoenix like, maybe I'm not fit to go on a murder trial right now.
Nope.
I'll just do it.
Just not in the cards.
Seems fine.
Look, they've only got 3 days for everything to happen. There is no chance. Phoenix thought to himself at the beginning of this day, this is going to be a 3-dayer. There's no way I'm getting this resolved day one.
Phoenix's whole thing is like bluffing, so like this is completely on brand for him.
It is on brand. It's just fucking
I think
insane.
the thing about any like amnesia plot in anything is like there's like a base level of things that are just like like in your bones, right? And there's clearly some like attorney knowledge in there because he just does stuff without thinking about it. And I think just
Yeah.
bluffing his way through this case is one of those things.
One of the way, like, I completely agree with you, but one thing they do that they explicitly, like, do that with is the yelling objection and pointing.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
It's really good. It's like, my memory is flooding back to me. I just said that on
It's just
instinct.
muscle memory, yeah.
Yeah. How do we feel about that new music?
A lot of great new music in this case. I think I put down, I wrote down whenever there was a new track, and I think I might have missed one.
There are quite a few new tracks.
There are some tracks that are like from the first game but are refreshed.
One of my hottest Ace Attorney takes is that I think Ace Attorney 2 music is the best of all of them.
I can see
Ooh.
that. There's a lot of really good tracks in this case.
There are a lot of good tracks, but I don't know if any of them have hit the same high as the original what's it called track when you're winning.
Pursuit? Or...
Is it
Is it that one?
Pursuit or is it It's Cornered?
I think it's
yeah.
Cornered is the one I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. But like all in all, this game also seems like it just has more music, which I'm always a fan of. And it's good music. Like they haven't missed yet. So
This was the one thing where I was like, oh, we're in a sequel.
yeah, you can feel it.
Someone sat down and was like, okay, someone's got to do a lot of work for this. And they pointed to the composer and was like, you, make this look new.
And they were right.
And they were right.
Before we get to the character of the day, who is a guy I've got a lot of things to say about.
Lol.
We're gonna have to go through all the stuff Gumshoe talks about. There's not much to say here, just that
Wait, I want
Gumshoe
to
is...
hang on. I want to do something else first. I want to
Oh, yeah?
talk about the fact that in the cutscene at the beginning is the first time we ever see Phoenix on screen outside the courthouse.
That's so
That is
true.
true, yeah.
And he's got his feet on the courtroom sofa.
And he's not
Yeah,
wearing
jacket
his
off.
blue jacket. Yeah, that's the first time you see him in just like a shirt.
And he's, by the way, sleeping in
Yeah.
the fucking courtroom.
I don't think that. I mean, he's not in the courtroom. He's just chilling on a sofa in the lobby.
In the courthouse.
Yeah, I think
Well,
that's
you know.
fine. Yeah, lawyering is a tiring
If
and
I
stressful
show
job.
up to court and my lawyer's taking a fucking nap, I'm gonna jail.
Oh my god.
You don't think Winston was fucking napping out there too?
Sure,
I think-
but that
I
guy
think
lacks
Winston
presence.
was- yeah, I think Winston was probably like jittering out of nervousness.
Miles Edgeworth has never slept in the courtroom, I'll tell you that much.
I wouldn't be surprised
that's
if
true.
Miles Edgeworth has never slept.
I will also wouldn't be surprised about
No,
that.
he
so
needs to
true.
change out of his like pressed suit and get into his like jammies, and he's got like a
A
got,
nightgown
like, a-
and a tray with a
which
candle
also
on it.
has a cravat and has his like eye mask as well.
Oh, I thought you meant the candle.
Sorry. I have to
Jay,
show
are
you
you
some.
about to
I have
share
to
what
show
I
you
think
some
you're about to
official
share?
art.
I knew it. I knew that's what that typing was. I heard the keyboard and I was like, I know exactly what art Jay is going to bring up.
Oh, that's cute.
This is
Where's
not
his cravat?
fancy enough.
Yeah,
This is
where's
not
his cravat?
fancy enough.
What is that
He
thing on
took
the
off his
floor?
cravat first thing in the morning. I think
Is that
that's
his
an
alarm
Among
clock?
Us.
It really does look like an Among Us.
It's a clock,
okay.
right?
Yeah, it's his alarm clock. Yeah, but it really looks like a little Among Us.
I don't know what the stainless steel it looks like an egg timer kind of thing at the bottom.
It does look like an egg timer. It's the button for turning it, flipping it toneways.
I mean, it's probably for setting the alarm, right? And then the button on top is like the snooze.
I suppose. I don't feel like we need to get into the nitty gritty about the structural design of Edgeworth's alarm
Well,
clock
I
and a
just
piece
alarm
of
clock.
side canon art.
I think we
No,
do.
this is
but
important to me.
whatever.
I know it is.
Fun fact about my notes, I did call Winston Payne Justin Cringe when I saw him because
Yeah.
I couldn't remember his name.
I thought that was talking about Dustin Prince.
That's funny because I had read the court record at this point, but I didn't. I guess maybe it was on the brain.
I know that it's gonna be a thing forever, but I really like as far as pun names go, I think Dustin Prince is my favorite so far. It's just something about it that I find very whimsical.
It's so funny that there's there's Maggie Bird, and you're like, that one's a bit of a thinker. And then there's Dustin Prince. There's come
is-
on.
Is Maggie Bird a thinker?
Well, tell me about Maggie Bird, right?
She's got bird feathers on her.
Usually there's a double meaning to it, right?
Maggie is short for magpie, which is also a bird.
And it's a bad luck bird.
Yeah.
Well, that's a thinker to me. I don't know bird.
I
stuff.
don't care about them being a thinker. I just like them being phonetically pleasing. And Dustin Prince to me is doing something in my brain that's satisfying. I'm rolling it around like a ball of clay.
I see.
I didn't get the Dustin Prince pun until I saw Rose Tones, to be honest.
That's really.
I was like, oh, that's a weird name for Rose Tony.
I
Alright.
see. This is the
Never
thing I
considered
love
that.
about having a diverse cast in this podcast is you have Hera being like, "Oh, this name is too on the nose and obvious," and Devin who's like, "I don't know what the fuck that means."
Truly covering a full spectrum of people.
Experiences and
Well, we
vibes.
sure are covering the spectrum. Okay.
So many spectrums. I love it. I love them.
Anyway, Gumshoe is the first person that you do court battle with. He was the person who was at the scene of the crime for the case. Not at the scene of the crime when it happened. He was the detective in charge of the investigation for the murder. And gives you all of the basic details of what went down. And there's some very clear language that he displays that indicates some strong undertone feelings towards the
Jesus.
defendant. And it's very strange. It's really, really weird.
Gumshoe
It
has
is-
never been less likable in his life.
Literally. Up until this point, Gumshoe was a goofy side character who never really did anything untoward and was kind of just there to move the plot along and say something goofy. And in this, he's apparently got illicit feelings for someone who is 10 years his junior and is literally someone under his employ, which is very, very concerning.
Yeah, very, very bad, not good.
Very, very bad, not good, Mr.
Speaking of the defendant, why is she in the box with us?
No, because our other
Your Honor, she's here to
girl
help
isn't
me.
with us.
Your
So-
Honor.
Your Honor, I need her, actually. Don't
Your
worry
Honor,
about why.
Your Honor, I have amnesia and I forgot where the defendant is supposed to go.
Do you think when they come back after recess, Maggie tries to get in the box with Maya, and Maya's like,
This is my spot, actually. You have to go sit in the jail chair now.
Sorry. But yeah, all of the stuff with Gumshoe, that's the most notable part of the Gumshoe conversation is that he starts acting very fucking badly. But aside from that, it's literally just he is a medium by which to move the plot forward. Because like one of you said earlier, Gumshoe literally doesn't acknowledge a difference in Phoenix's behavior at all, despite him being a blumbering fool in the first half of this case. Because that's just what their relationship is like, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like I wrote a lot of notes on all of the Gumshoe stuff, but I don't know how much of it is actually that significant.
Conversely, I haven't mentioned Gumshoe a single time in my notes.
Yeah, me neither. I think I just said that he should stop, and that was it.
Yeah, that's a justifiable
They
thing.
introduced a new mechanic in this section.
Yeah,
where
actually,
you
I did want to
can-
talk about that. Yeah.
You can now pick a profile to present as evidence instead of
So I fucked up here.
evidence.
I've fucked up here several times because I completely overlooked the part where Maggie said, "Oh yeah, you can look at profiles of everyone involved in the case," and I was like, "Yeah, okay." And I beat the first Ace
played
Attorney
this
video
game.
game.
I know
I'm pretty
this
sure I
game.
know how to solve crime. I almost ended up losing all of my lives on the very first question
Oh my god.
because I didn't realize that you could pick the profile as a thing to present. And then
Yeah,
I was
that's cool.
playing on a razor's fucking edge for the rest of the case.
Well, you might not have noticed another mechanic that they throw at you, where they start only penalizing you for 1 bar instead of 2.
Yeah, they never did that in the first game.
Yeah.
I'm
I
thankful for that.
have just remembered something. In the original release of Ace 21, you had 5 exclamation marks instead of that bar. So I guess that's why, because you can't lose
changed
half an
it.
exclamation mark. Yeah,
They changed it from the exclamation mark because they thought they were chomping too much of Solid Snake's flavor.
they should have. They should take that. I think
They should put Solid Snake in an Ace Attorney video game.
they should put Phoenix Wright in a Metal Gear Solid video game.
I feel like they would have probably done that by now.
The thing is, like, in a Metal Gear Solid video game, what happens is you call someone up on your codec, and they info dump
Yeah.
to you about, like, a bird that you saw or something. And Phoenix
I love
doesn't
that.
know
Maybe
anything.
these games are good. Actually,
Phoenix
That's
is
true.
like an uncultured person who doesn't even know the basics of general legal proceedings, so I don't know what Snake would be able to call him up about. Except, I
Yeah.
guess, like, information about a specific case.
I don't think he even knows shit about his own case.
Yeah.
So true.
Now, Edgeworth, you could call Edgeworth anytime.
Yes.
He will tell you too much information.
I need to tell you about
and
tea or
condescend
something.
you.
Or another one of his weird affectations.
Yeah. I talk to you about the Steel Samurai.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone likes that show in the Phoenix Wright universe except for Phoenix Wright, which is very funny.
It's his
Because he doesn't
ringtone.
like
Of course he
anything.
likes it.
Nah, Maya definitely just set that up.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say the exact same thing.
Because it's Maya's ringtone in the first game.
Mhm.
I think it's like everyone's ringtone in the first game.
They made one song.
Yeah. Steel Samurai was the first product to monopolize on the idea of like buying custom ringtones.
Yeah.
Call this number and spend $5.99 for a custom Steel Samurai ringtone.
And also, it will take $5.99 every single month for the rest of
Every
your life.
single day. What else happened in the first half of this case?
Is this the bunch of bananas bit?
Is this the bunch of bananas bit? Well, like
It
that
is.
happened yet?
you find out about the glove in this first half.
You do.
This is like
Oh yeah, because
This is really funny
Jay, you
because
and me
the-
both fucked up on this almost, didn't?
it's. I am haunted by this case because it's a tutorial case for babies, but also it's one of the hardest pieces of evidence in any Ace Attorney game of all time. Because you have to know that you wear a baseball glove on your offhand,
Yep.
and you have to be able to look at a baseball glove and figure out which hand you would wear it on, and you have to have an offhand, which I don't because I throw with my right and I write with my left. So
I also
Yeah.
do that.
I didn't know
yeah.
any of these things. As a child who didn't know anything about baseball or like gloves, what the fuck?
I will say, like, this case expects you to make some, like, pretty big leaps in logic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is concerning
Yeah.
looking forward.
Yeah. But here's the thing, Jay. Regarding the baseball, if you do just go to that end of that conversation tree when you're interrogating Gumshoe, Maggie does just say, maybe you should use the baseball to present as evidence. And I was like, oh shit, I genuinely never would have thought of that if she didn't bring it up. Because I have the exact same issue where I don't know absolutely a single thing about the sport of baseball.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time your assistant, who is in theory in the game to help you, has actually just said, please just do this.
Well, Maya does it later as well.
Maya
so
does it a
it really
lot
is a
later as
tutorial
well.
where they're just
Ma-
like, well, let's just keep fucking going.
Like, I'm pretty sure in one of the cross examinations later, Maya at like 3 separate points is just like, hey, maybe you should take a look at the case report again. Maybe you should take a look at all of your case notes again.
Which wasn't helpful to me.
No,
because
it's really not, because like I'm doing that every time.
Look in your fucking pocket, jackass. What do you want me to look at? I'm like turning out every pocket of my jacket, like the inside ones, the outside ones. There's like my little contact book. Is that what you want?
Oh my god. It literally is like that though.
It truly is. This is
Apparently
a
now my
fun game
my
sometimes.
contacts are evidence now.
Okay, an important part of this case that we haven't mentioned yet is that not only does Phoenix Wright have amnesia, he hasn't told anyone that he's got amnesia until the first break in the case. Now, I was kind of scared because it did that thing where it like fades to black and says to be continued. And I was like, no, you can't fucking do that. This is the introductory. this is the one. Because I was so scared that meant I was going to go into a day of investigation.
Oh.
I was so thankful that didn't turn out to be the case.
See, I was really hoping they would get that tutorial out of the way in this case.
Nah. The first 2 cases are going to be short.
I gotta do this again.
So you jump back into the court lobby and Maggie finally finds out that you've got amnesia and suggests
3 hours later.
kicking Phoenix square in the head to reverse it.
And she
Doesn't
should have done
she
it.
has like a special name for this move? I didn't write it
I think she
down.
just calls it like the Maggie kick or something like that. It's something basic. But yeah, like eternally funny cartoon logic that the process for fixing amnesia caused by blunt force trauma is with additional blunt force trauma to somehow magically reverse it.
Also, like, later on in the case, she's like, oh, everyone around me suffers from my own bad luck. It's like, maybe you should just stop kicking people in the head. Like, I feel like that's not really
Maybe you
a
should
luck
stop being
thing. That's just...
There's like this whole tirade she goes on where she's like, oh, I'm the most unlucky person in the universe. I've suffered literally nothing but misfortune my entire life. Stop being a fucking cop. I've like she's literally like, people are constantly like getting themselves injured. I've been in car crashes multiple times. I've been hit. She says I've been hit by every kind of vehicle. And I'm like, okay, every kind of vehicle. Bikes, cars, the obvious ones. Trucks, trains,
Helicopters, spaceships,
boats,
Votes.
stealth drones. And her idea of like how to progress with her life despite suffering all this misfortune is, I think I'm going to be a police officer because I think, oh, there's no way that my bad luck will rub off on the general populace that I exist to serve.
Well, it turns out it instead rubs off on fellow cops, so this
Yeah.
might be a benefit.
It's a very good, very, very good angle to take it, actually. She is the one person that's like, oh, I'm gonna fix this organization from the outside in. And she's gonna do that by bad lucking all of the cops into an early grave.
Yeah. Kameda style.
Oh, man. Yeah, she also, a lot of the times when she's trying to make you feel sorry for herself, she keeps doing this thing where she, like, tilts her head down and looks up at you with big puppy dog eyes.
It doesn't work. It's not Larry.
Does not work. Does not work. She is a grown-ass
It's not
cop.
Larry.
It works on Larry because he's literally, like, fucking pathetic.
He's baby girl.
You
So
can't call
baby
him
girl,
baby
so
girl.
hard. He's so baby girl.
He hates women.
So baby girl.
Sometimes a misogynist could be a baby girl, okay?
So true. He's just got internalized baby girl phobia or something.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's so sad.
It is so sad. I'm sad for Larry. Anyway, back to the cop who keeps killing cops.
I don't want to go back to the cop.
She
den.
has Blue Badger merch.
Yes. It's awesome, actually.
A
actually
sleeveless
awesome.
hoodie.
What was there was something you wrote in your notes, Jay, that was really resonant. It was like, oh
The
man, the
propaganda fits in
propaganda.
dire.
It's so real though, because you can like envision a world where some cop mascot like really blew up and had their own fashion line, and you're just like, oh no, don't make it real, don't make it happen. I can see this happening in the future.
Yeah.
But it is, in this universe, it is real.
In the next game, like, we're gonna run up against the Blue Badger brand, and they're gonna have like Nintendo style lawyers.
The person that you're putting on the trial is literally a guy in a Blue Badger mascot suit.
Yeah. But the actual murderer is the CEO of the Blue Badger brand.
Who is a cop. I would assume
Yeah.
that the guy who did the design would end up being the CEO, right? The guy who was...
No, I think he gets nothing. He gets his someone else takes it over, like buys it out for like 100 yen or whatever.
100 yen.
We're in California, like $100.
They
and then
buy
he
it
gets
out from the
nothing.
cops, but the cop
Yeah.
himself who made it, they're just like, well, that's work product. That belongs to us. That belongs to the LAPD.
Technically it
Yeah.
belongs to the government because it was
Yeah.
designed with... Yeah.
So, fuck you.
Yeah. But in the interim, someone come back.
Maya's here.
Someone spontaneously come back. Maya's here. Because I was like expecting it to be a grand thing when Maya comes back into the narrative. Because like in the last episode of the original first game, where she leaves on a train, it did seem very, it was very final. It was the end of that. It was like the closing of that chapter. I didn't expect them to reopen it by just being like, hey, I'm back. By the way, like I've been here for a while.
Well, they do foreshadow, like, oh yeah, I met Maya again 2 months ago, and something happened.
Yeah.
At the end
This
of
made
the
me
game.
so mad.
Rainy day.
Oh, how
Why
come?
did it make you mad? How could you be mad to see
Because-
Maya?
I wasn't mad to see Maya. I was mad about the foreshadowing. I was like, please give me something. And they were
Wait
like,
and
come back
see.
next week.
And I'm
Wink.
happy to come back next week. Wink. This is the tutorial. You don't get story stuff in the tutorial.
Yeah. I'm trying to play it cool, but we didn't get shit.
We didn't get shit. I mean, did we in the first game? Was there anything in the initial tutorial that carried over into the... Aside from, like, the linking of the thinker clock where like,
Mia
Maya
was
calls
there.
Mia...
And Larry was there. Like,
Yeah,
I think
but, like...
Maggie's going to show up as, like, a really important witness in case 4 of this game.
Honestly, Hera, like, probably.
I hope I never see Maggie again.
Oh.
And I know we will.
I know, I know we will. That's the thing. We're gonna. She's still got all those Banjo-Kazooie collectibles we need to get off of her. But Maya's back, and
Maya's
she's just
back.
like, hey, Nick, what going on? I'm back. I've got the crucial piece of evidence you need to solve the case that you went and told me to get. Remember? Do you remember that? What do you mean you don't remember that? All of your memories fell out. Ah, jeez.
Does not mention that he has amnesia to Maya.
He does at some point. He does later. But he is very
In
much
the
like
case, right?
he is very much like just going along with it, which is really funny. Just assuming that everything is going to be exactly the same and work out somehow if he just continues to not tell people that he can't remember anything. I also found it interesting that Maya's design hadn't changed because they did specifically say that her spirit medium robes were the robes of a trainee. So I at the very least thought they might like change the color scheme or something, or maybe she just like gave up.
Maybe it's like she's got to go out and do some field work, and she was like, I can do some like defense assists. I don't know what the term is.
Defense.
That's
In the
pretty much it.
meantime.
That's like something that happens in football, I think.
Yeah. Like, yeah, maybe it's still ongoing, but she's like, I don't know, we'll probably find out next time, because they wouldn't tell us fucking anything this week.
You're not allowed to know. You have to be invested in the characters first.
I am! I'm here!
But what about the new people? Think
don't
of the
care
new
about
people,
them.
Hera.
The one new person?
You would not believe how many people pick up sequels without playing the
See?
original, just in
Yeah,
general.
I know,
Every time
I
I
know.
see sales figures for anything, I'm like, how? What the fuck is happening?
And here's my true honest belief. I think there should be more familiarity at the start of this game. And I don't care about the people who pick it up without playing the last one. I have played sequels like as a child. Like when I played like Spyro 2 or whatever. This is a bad example because they introduced a million new characters at the start of that game. There's like a familiarity to it where I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm 7 years old.
Well, I think there might be multiple reasons why you don't know what the fuck's going on then.
And so I feel like they should have done a little more of that in this game.
I don't think the game mechanically is complex enough to warrant that.
It's text boxes, bro.
No, but I mean, like, it's a game that's so simple, right? That and like these first cases are incredibly short as well. They're like how long would you say it took you to beat the first case? Like 40 minutes, maybe.
Probably like an hour, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think, like, a tutorial is necessary to a degree to learn,
I'm not
essentials.
saying there shouldn't be a tutorial. I think the tutorialization is important for new players, but also to be like, hey, welcome back.
Let's get back into it. 21 Jump
Let's
Street.
get back
here we
into
go.
it. You've got amnesia, so let's rattle through some new stuff. Check your court record. Blah blah blah. Also,
You remember, right? You
also,
in real life have amnesia.
Gumshoe's here. Hey, what's up? Ace Attorney, Phoenix, right? Hey, what's up?
Edgeworth might be there. You don't know yet.
They do this with Myra a little bit, but I just wish they treated like more characters like
I mean, they do it
returning
with the-
characters instead of, you know.
They do it with the judge and with Winston Payne as well, to be honest.
They give us a slideshow at the end to bring us back up to speed, and they call the judge a lovable, kind old man. It's not even
okay.
like representative.
We'll get to that because I think that's a crazy take to have about the
It-
judge.
Truly is.
First, let's get to the second part of this trial because there's a man that I want to meet.
This
Oh
guy.
my god, this man.
There's a man that I love to hate. Can someone remind me of his name, please?
Richard Wellington.
Richard Wellington.
Guy whom we have mixed feelings about as a group, I feel.
No, I
There's some conflict going on in these notes.
Here's how I feel about Richard Wellington is awesome. I think he is an insufferable fucking asshole, and I love him.
Yep.
I think he is a massive piece of shit to an unseen degree in this franchise until now. But I love him. He's so funny.
I think he rules.
His entire character is he's like this nouveau riche nepo baby who is a vagrant, soon-to-be college student who is just wandering around because he can't, well, according to him, because he hasn't found the right college. And every time he is slighted, he goes on this massive tirade about how everyone else is beneath him and they wouldn't understand what it means to be like a uplifted, smart, enlightened person who is as intelligent and high society as he is. And it's so funny every time. I also really like his design as well. I genuinely think his design is incredibly sleek. It's very simple. He's just got like a really nice light blue suit with like does he wear a scarf? I feel like he wears a scarf.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got this like one streak of blonde hair that waves around whenever he shakes his head like a pompous twat. He's great. And he immediately, the first thing he does once he gets into the podium is immediately put himself on blast by mentioning the fact that he wears glasses, even though he's not wearing them right now. And one of the pieces of evidence we haven't discussed yet is the broken glasses that we found on the body, where in the first half of the trial, it's like, oh yeah, Prince like pulled these glasses off of his killer while he fell, and then they broke when he hit the ground. So we know that they're the killer's glasses. Here's this guy who's just shown up and is a really horrible person and is like, oh yeah, I wear glasses. I just, I lost my pair. Also, have you seen my very, very blue suit that coincidentally matches the frames of the glasses that you have in your case file? Crazy, right?
So crazy.
Also, when he gives his testimonial, there's a piece of art that shows him kneeling on the ground, seeing where Dustin Prince fell. And he's just looking up at the camera with this hilarious shocked expression, like, oh, I can't believe I witnessed this. Oh, such tragedy. It's really funny.
There's one thing that Ace Attorney does occasionally that I don't like, which is when a character like goes off on a tirade and the text box starts auto-scrolling.
Yeah.
Because I don't read too good. They do that a lot in this case.
I get why they do it. Like, it's supposed to just mean that they're just talking out their ass and what they're saying doesn't matter and they're just being a bag of hot air. But I do want to know what they're saying.
Right, exactly.
Because this guy's so funny. Like, he just talks the most insane bullshit spontaneously for no reason and then gets cut off by someone. And then I'm kind of just like, oh, I kind of wanted to hear him ramble about it a little bit more. It's funny. There's literally a point where Phoenix presses him to be like, how did you know that guy was a police officer? And he's like, oh, I'm incredibly perceptive. Lowborn like you wouldn't know how to understand the true facsimiles of being able to perceive an individual and sense their aura. Also, I noticed that he's wearing a police uniform. So fucking good.
I know I kind of already said this, but it's so funny that the plot of this case, because it's so short, is literally just like, this guy saw a cop and just immediately saw red and was like, I'm killing this guy right the fuck
It
now.
was so
Yes,
funny.
so true.
It was so funny. to make that make sense, the twist reveal, thanks to the evidence that Maya brought with her, is that this guy is part of a group of con artists that like leave their phones places and then lure people out to return their phones and then I guess rob them. So Bird was his initial target, but Bird was walking with Dustin Prince because they were on a date or whatever. And he saw that she was wearing her streets and he was in his cop uniform. And he was like, oh no, she's with a cop. If I want to get away with this, I have to kill that cop.
So what it is that's not the con. He just lost his phone and called it to find it.
That's so much funnier.
And when a cop turned up, he was like, oh, he's going to look at my phone and see all the con men in there and figure out I'm a con man. I have to kill this guy.
That's the funniest part because, like, I don't blame him for thinking that, but it's such a funny leap to be like, oh no, they found my phone. That cop is immediately gonna be like, okay, let's do an insane invasion of this person's privacy by like getting all of the data from their phone and all of their contact information and then looking up who these people are on their phone.
But I
So
don't like the
funny.
thing I don't get is like the timeline of events, because like surely they met at the top of this like drop and he immediately like freaks out and pushes him off. You're saying no one saw. You're saying
Nobody saw. Nobody saw.
no one, no
Nobody saw.
one saw.
Nobody was there.
And
was the
then
perfect
you
crime.
clearly had a case of Richard's words against Maggie's, right? But we arrested Maggie,
Most
the,
unlucky woman in the
the
world.
cop.
And also, he wrote his name in the sand. You know, the guy who
Uh,
fell
the-
on the
yeah,
ground and broke his neck, he
right.
wrote Maggie's name.
You
so.
couldn't
Yeah.
arrest Richard. Do you know who his father is?
I forgot about the framing. That's important.
Oh yeah, the writing the name in the sand was really funny. That was one of the things I tripped up on as well, because they're like, the thing that you have to find a contradiction on is like, how could this guy have written his name in the sand? Like, they found his body on the ground, he wrote Maggie's name in the sand where he died, and his finger has like sand and scratches on it to prove that he did it with his hand. And I was like, well, it says in his autopsy report that he broke his neck on impact. He wouldn't have had time to write that person's name.
Shit, yeah.
And that wasn't it. and that,
Which is
and
extra
that
funny
bugged me.
because that was like a contradiction in the first case. So if they were doing like a comparison, it's like, well,
Yeah.
no, actually, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, so there were quite a few times in this where I like bungled up information just because I was at this point where I could see clearly the process of events and how we got from Maggie picking up this phone to Richard calling it. And then, you know, we go A to B to C. Richard pushes the cop off of a balcony, writes a name in the sand, calls the cops 15 minutes later, yada, yada, yada. Here we are in court. Like, I knew the full timeline of events, but there were still so many times where it was like, okay, is this the point where I present this piece of evidence or these other pieces of evidence that are still extremely relevant to the conversation that we're currently having? And there were quite a few times where I got that wrong, and I think if I didn't save scum, I would have actually lost this case.
But you can save scum in this game.
You can save scum in all of them, baby.
Yeah.
You can just save the game.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can just save the game whenever.
Oh shit! I didn't know
Oh,
about that.
friend.
I've been doing that like ever since that time in the first game where I lost like a full 45 minutes of progress because of like getting one little thing wrong that was like really, really annoying. I can't remember what the specific thing was, but ever since then I've been like, nah, I don't give a shit. Even if I'm on full lives, I'm gonna save before every single one of these things.
I still do that, and I've basically memorized the game. This game is traumatic.
I didn't know. I mean, I don't need it, obviously.
I just know based on the amount of things that I got wrong that I would have definitely lost this case if I didn't play like that, and I'm okay with that. I solved this crime. Here's how I picture it. I solved this crime before anyone else in the court did.
Yeah, it's pretty classic Ace Attorney to be like, yeah, you know exactly what happened, but can you figure out our twisted way that we want us to tell you?
Yeah, 100%.
You to tell us,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Richard Wellington literally says the phrase, looking up phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. And I'm like, why did they not just arrest this man immediately? Like, he literally confesses to the crime. Like, it is worth killing someone over this.
It's
It
true.
was very funny to me.
There's also the whole thing about him thinking that Dustin Prince had a bunch of bananas on him because he wasn't wearing his glasses, which I think is
I
funny.
love this so much.
So this is to do with the baseball glove because it's a bright yellow baseball glove, and everyone's like, "Huh, that's weird." It's weird to have a bright yellow baseball glove. And then Maggie's like, oh yeah, I got that custom for him as a gift because he covered one of my night shifts. And I'm like, that's like $100 gift.
Yeah, she reveals that after you finish the trial.
Oh, does she?
And it's like, yeah, it's like in the lobby afterwards. And
I
it's
don't remember.
girl.
Well,
what are
earlier
you
on they were
doing?
talking about how it's a birthday gift as well, so it's kind of like mixed.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's really not clear what their relationship is, even post-trial.
No, because like when Gumshoe was like, oh, like she was on a date with him and stuff, or like Payne calls them lovers and stuff like that, she's like, no, not really. And then like she's talking about this really expensive birthday gift that she got him, and then they never clarify. It's weird.
Aren't they engaged or something though? Did I swear they were engaged.
No, Gumshoe makes a comment about them being engaged.
Oh, okay.
And I think Maggie responds to that with being like, what? No, we're just like we're kind of dating, but like it's not serious or anything.
Anyway, it doesn't matter, he's dead.
Yeah, he died,
Whoa.
so. She
Right.
doesn't seem that beat up about it, but I guess that proves that she wasn't very serious about him.
Well, she's had these tragedies before her at every step in
Yeah,
life.
I
think
guess
she's
I
just
guess it's
kinda
very
used to it
likely
at
that
this
every
point.
single loved one in her life has met a horrible fate at some point, I guess.
Oh god, fucked up. Stop being a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maggie,
maybe.
date more cops.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Maggie,
about
please.
Richard has this animation where he'll like shrug his shoulders and like shake his head, and it takes a really long time. And I was on a pretty strict time limit to beat this case.
It's
that
also
was really
very,
annoying.
very Miles Edgeworth, isn't it?
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Like,
Just
it's
because it's got a
literally...
stupid fringe.
It's not even just... I mean, literally, the shrugging the shoulders and shaking the head is exactly the
It is
animation that
Miles
Edgeworth
Edgeworth,
does.
but it's specifically his fringe that annoyed me.
Yeah, it's because he likes to whip it around, I guess.
Yeah.
But when you call him out on the baseball thing,
Oh god.
he freaks out to a pretty extreme degree. He gets very, very upset to the point where I was genuinely like, he has some kind of secret fear about people knowing that he needs to wear glasses. Because he was like genuinely traumatized when we were like, this isn't bananas, this is a baseball glove. And he's just like, no!
There's this thing where he like tugs on the ends of his scarf.
Like he's choking himself.
yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
He's choking himself out. It's
Really, really good.
fucking wild. Let me tell you, it's so much worse in HD than the old sprites, I feel. Like, oh, when he's like biting his lip or something, oh god. Horrors. Absolute horrors.
I love it at the end of the case where he chokes himself out completely.
Yeah, the color like drains from his face. It's really
Yeah.
quite graphic.
I think all of the criminals should do that at the end of the case. I mean, like, they're gonna die anyway.
the bit
Oh
where
my
he does like his
God.
breakdown where he starts just laughing like crazy and he like rubs his face and then pulls it apart.
Gets
What was
fully
going on
jokeified.
there?
He's jokifying himself.
Yeah, I guess. Like he doesn't have like the pained angle to the Joker that like Winston does, you know?
I mean, I guess. But he's also he's like a money Joker. He's like if the Joker came from money.
Okay. I don't we don't have time to get into this.
Jay, can you put a pin in money Joker for the next episode, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
You want to talk about Richard Wellington again next episode?
I just want to talk about money Joker as a concept.
How do you unlock the money Joker in Bellatrix? I really need that one.
Okay, what else happens in this case? So we get to the part where we basically blast his ass with all the different bits of information we've got. I got a bit tripped up on having the glasses be the key piece of evidence that gets him, because I was like,
Yeah.
I can't remember what the specific thing was like, because at this point it was like what specific piece of evidence do you have that links him directly as being the person who did a crime? I guess.
What it is you confirm that he didn't call the police right away.
Yes.
And you're like, well, what reason is it that he
Yeah, that's it.
spent 15 minutes? And like the answer is he was writing Maggie's name in the sand. He had to run all the way down the stairs after pushing this guy off the ledge and like look for his
Yeah,
glasses.
that's
that
what
were
that's what
grabbed
I
and then
thought.
Also write the name in the sand. That's what I thought also.
Yeah.
Not true.
Yeah, it's just he couldn't find his glasses.
I guess it's because you can't like pin it on him, right? Like
Yeah.
you could be like, well, anyone could have done that. Whereas the glasses are like
Anyone could
explicitly
have
his.
gone up to this dead body and just dragged their limp hand across the sand to write out
Imagining
a name.
like a slapstick scene where like Maggie and Richard are like racing to like frame each other.
It's just like I thought it was good evidence because who else in the scenario that's been established would have known Maggie's name by sound only?
Yeah.
So having him write the name and spell it wrong is justifiable evidence against him.
And that is important later on.
It is important later on. It's just not important now. And the game wants you to think about what's important right now, which is like the perpetual issue with every Ace Attorney video game, I guess.
Yeah, I got caught up on the thing later on where it's like, oh, when Richard turns up to get his phone, like, what did he see that upset him so much? And the answer was Dustin.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I knew the answer was Dustin from the get-go, but I was like, I didn't think the answer was gonna be, oh, he just really needs that cop to be dead. I thought it was gonna be, I genuinely thought his angle was gonna be, because throughout this entire trial, he's constantly talked about Maggie as being like beautiful, this like gorgeous young woman. And I was like, okay, we've established that Richard thinks Maggie is pretty. And we've also established that Dustin Prince is 8 years or 9 years her senior. I thought it was going to be like he thought it was gross that they were dating.
The only way you could get
And I was like,
more
finally,
based-
some rationality.
Yeah, I mean, talking about him as based is like, this man is the worst. The worst man
He
you've
is the
ever
worst.
met.
He
Does
is the
something
worst
incredibly
man.
based.
He is like prime Joe Rogan podcast listening material.
Oh god, you're so right.
But speaking of that piece of evidence where you have to pick Dustin, that is the one where Maya is like, hey, check your court record,
Hey.
idiot.
Hey Nick, what's in your pockets? I was like, I don't fucking know. Everything.
Maya,
Literally
please, you have
everything
to
I
be
could
more
possibly need.
specific.
It's like, hey MacGyver, like sort your shit out, I guess.
Oh, do I like craft the baseball glove with my phone? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
You straiton out the frame of the glass.
God,
and
if they
attach
had
the baseball glove
crafting in
to
one
it.
of these games, I see
Oh
it.
my
I see
God.
it so far into the future. I see it.
No! You've placed a cast upon us all. I perfectly visualize that too. I can see it in those games where you're running around in an environment and you can see the character and you pick up shit off the ground and you craft it to make a tool that you use to get a specific
such a
piece of
common
evidence that you
adventure
find
staple,
somewhere else
right?
in the map. It literally is. I'm so
Yeah.
scared.
Well, I'm gonna not think about that anymore, thanks.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So the final notch in the belt for this case is a scene that I think is really, really funny, actually. So going back to the very beginning, we've established by this point that, well, we haven't established it in the narrative, but it's pretty obvious through like lateral thinking based on what's been going on, that the phone that Phoenix had at the very beginning of this episode was actually Richard's, and Richard has your phone. And the way you open this up to the court is basically by being like, well, the only piece of evidence I haven't presented at this point is my business card. So you go up and give your business card to the judge, and the judge is like, oh, thank you. That's very nice. Here's my business card.
It's so good.
This lovely, friendly old man.
It's
Nothing else
so
to say
funny.
about him. Don't worry
And
about it.
the script on it is so fancy that Phoenix can't read it.
It's so funny. Oh man. I that's the kind of shit I want to happen more often. And then Phoenix is like, judge, that's the evidence I'm submitting. And then he flips the card around and Phoenix's number is on the back. And he rings his number from Richard's phone, I think, right?
He gets Maya to do it. Not
Oh no, he gets
before,
Maya
but-
to ring his number, and it rings. The Steel Samurai theme comes out of Richard's phone that he's holding. And then Phoenix is like, well, clearly you fucked up double time because somehow you managed to pick up the wrong fucking phone. Which proves that not only did you murder a guy, but you also gave me amnesia by hitting me over the head with a fire extinguisher.
Double kill that man.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he gets so mad that he kills himself.
Kinda.
Kinda. I mean, like, he pulls on his scarf so tight that his face turns purple, and he passes out and collapses onto the ground. And then the judge says, time for some confetti.
It's confetti time.
Time to celebrate.
Woo! Cased closed, baby.
Case closed, and Phoenix gets all his memories back, and he's like, this is Maya, she's a spirit medium in training, we just met a little while ago again, and I'm gonna tell you about that next time. I've remembered, he's mentioned somebody else,
Gumshoe?
Maggie, presumably, oh yeah, Gumshoe.
And Gumshoe.
Oh yeah,
And
Gumshoe,
also,
yeah.
the judge. He's a lovable old man, and he always comes up with the right verdict. Are you sure? Are you sure?
You sure?
Are you sure about that one?
You sure about that one? I'm pretty sure there were multiple times where he didn't do that in the first game.
I think that judge has a lot of blood on his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. That judge is a messy bitch, and he's just in it for the drama.
Literally true.
So factually true. This is also where Maggie mentions the whole thing about being hit by all sorts of vehicles. She also does say she's failed at every test she's ever taken. So how she even became a cop in the first place is a goddamn mystery to me. And
I
also
don't know,
a very
that sounds
scary
right.
precedent to set.
Yeah.
It was a different test she was taking, and she just so happened to get all the answers wrong, but in the way that they were right for the cop exam.
It's okay. We like anyone who gets a 100% on this test is the only people who can't be a cop.
Yeah.
It's an ethics test.
Yeah.
It is. That's just so right.
But yeah, this episode closes out with Maya being like just the best character in the entire franchise, just by being like so adorable and saying, "Hey, we did it once more. Let's go to that burger place we like to go to that I don't know about." And I'm just like, yeah, that sounds really good right now. I've been through a lot today.
There's a bit at the end of this where they're like, Richard deleted all of the numbers on Phoenix's phone, presumably because he thought he was like removing all the numbers from his own phone because that was evidence against him. And Phoenix is like, oh, I guess we'll have to start again. Do you not like keep a Rolodex on your desk?
Or like,
Like,
any kind of written
like,
documentation.
It's Phoenix Wright. This man has
It's-
never read a single
It's
book.
Phoenix Wright.
He must
Two,
have a
Rolodex
welcome
if
back.
He's got business cards, right? Like, does he just have a loose stack of business cards somewhere?
Yeah, in
Not
his
a loose
pocket.
stack. They're scattered across the office on every surface.
It's because every time he takes someone's business card, he says, "Well, this isn't relevant to the case," and then throws it away.
Yeah.
So true.
Anyway, the preview that they show of the next episode, like the little still frame of the next episode, shows Maya being transformed into a tiny little doll with a giant head, which is really scary to think about.
Not what it is.
That's exactly what it is. It's like a scary, smaller version of Maya with a big head.
I
head is so
assume
big.
from the flashback that like, not the flashback, I've given the game away. I assume from the preview that this is a flashback that we're
I
going to
believe
do.
it does say it happened
Yeah.
a couple of months ago.
It happened
so
2
it's not
months
really
ago.
giving it away.
7 years ago.
My question is, why don't they just open with this one?
Well, we don't know what it is yet. Maybe it's bad.
Yeah, maybe this case is going to suck. Speaking of, let's get to the reviews, shall we?
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
I think the real answer to your question is like you want to do a tutorial first, so that then you can put some meat on the next case. You know.
I guess.
I mean, they're going to do more tutorials because they didn't investigate
Also,
anything.
we needed to meet Richard Wellington, the best
We,
character of all
we
time.
needed to meet Richard Wellington.
We really
Yeah.
did.
I needed to see him. God, I've never like met a guy I would be happy at a punch in the stomach.
Incredible. Yeah.
So how do we feel about this one, gang?
I really liked it.
Yeah, you're going to give it your famous 10,000 point review score?
Hera, I'm tired.
Yeah, I fucking bet.
I thought I was opening up to a new Rubicon of judgment and criticism, but that's just too many. 10,000 is too many numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought too.
And I think, I'm sorry, but I think 2 is too few.
We'll
So-
get you there.
I need something that conveys how I feel in an abstract sense. Something that can't be defined by rigid structures such as numerics or colors.
I think you should just use what 3 words to just
Oh my
figure
God.
something else.
No,
Honestly.
I can't do that. I wish I stole Devon's racing system.
You can steal it. That's okay.
No, we need to.
It was
each have-
also definitely your idea, I believe.
I think so.
So I could come up with something else for the series also.
No, you can't.
Okay.
I feel like the Devil May Cry racing system is the truest to your character.
So true. Saying things like brutal and carnage. And smoking sick style.
Smoking sexy style.
That is me
Hell yeah.
summarized.
Exactly. I'm gonna rate each case on. What's a metric? Sexual appeal.
No.
No.
Yeah, please don't. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
There's a veto on that one, I think.
What's the most fuckable Phoenix Wright case?
You know, I've changed my mind. I think I'm gonna hold you to that one.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't. It feels like I'm touching hot coals with my bare hands. I can't do it.
Twice in a row, your rating scale too close to the sun.
Why don't you do like an X out of 5, but the X is like, it's not a number, it's like an object, you know?
Ooh,
Like they do.
Okay.
Like they do?
Yeah, like they
Yeah,
do.
but they're like, oh, I give the Batman 5 Batarangs out of 5, you know that?
That's a number.
That's a number.
No, this is the point. It's still a number, but they.
No, but it doesn't convey what I'm feeling deep within my soul, Hera. That's the problem. If I just say, oh,
It
this
seems
case-
like not a lot does.
that's the difficulty. I thought adding more numbers would add more nuance to the scale.
Okay, so we're gonna need you to go away and like paint a portrait, and we'll just like amend it to the notes of the episode.
Yeah, that would be good. Could you write a song, maybe?
Oh.
A beautiful piece of classical music?
Oh my god. I could name a song.
That would be pretty
Sure,
good.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
would enjoy that.
Okay.
Do you want us to go so that you have some time?
It's an artistic process that has to be endured.
Yeah. Well, I can say that you should play this case. My rating for the reminder is, what age should you play this case? This has been my most fun playthrough of this case. I think that you should play it when you're old and you can clown on it as hard
Oh,
as
okay.
physically possible.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
I'll go next. I've been playing my cards a little bit close to the chest this episode. So you might not know where I fall on this one, but I'm here to reveal to you that it's a red from me. I didn't enjoy this at all.
No!
Doesn't surprise me.
It's really hard to go from the climax of one game to the beginning.
Yeah.
That is always true.
I needed to take like a 3-year break before starting this game.
We're not going to be
We
seeing
had,
the
like,
greens in
2
the near
months.
future, I don't think.
Yeah, we did. It was a while, but no, I was still revved up. So, you know, it just didn't do it for me. And the worst part is knowing that the investigation tutorial is coming up. That's driving me mad. I need them to really speed through that so that this next case isn't a red also.
I really did not realize before doing this podcast with you, Hera, like the degree of contempt you have towards tutorials as a concept.
I'm fine with tutorials. I just want them to be compact.
I think if Hera, like, put their whole ass into games journalism, she would probably explode. Like, I think if that was, like, a career path that you sought out, Hera, I genuinely think you would die.
I just finished playing Lorne's Law, and the way the tutorials work in that is they just like put them on a hologram like on the screen as you're running around. So you like look out onto this beautiful vista of rust and like big pipes, and there's just a hologram that's like, if you press control you can walk a little bit slower. And I thought that was pretty cool.
So you
Awesome.
need more ghosts in Ace Attorney is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't know, like, I think tutorials are fine, but I don't like when the whole case, you know, like, I wish we'd have just, like, done some tutorials and then gone on with actually doing a case.
I'm ready. I've figured
Please.
it out. I'm not
Go
going
for it,
to I'm not going to come up with a song. I'm going to choose a real song that I know that I feel like
I thought
best
that's what we've been
represents.
doing.
Okay.
That's what I thought as well.
Okay. Well, it's not what I thought. So clearly none of this is ever working out. So this episode, I think the reason I liked it so much is probably because the way it's structured kept making me think about the first episode of the original Ace Attorney. And I just think that this one is so much better in almost every way. Like, aside from a lot of the evidence being a bit obtuse in the way it presented itself, I now understand how to play these games a lot better, which helps. But I think the characters are more interesting. The narrative is a lot funnier, which I think the introductory case always has to be because it's before anything gets serious. And I think overall I just had a lot more fun time playing it, and it really put me in the right headspace to go through the rest of this game, which is something I really didn't expect. I was genuinely thinking I would go into this and be like, oh fuck, I've got to play a whole nother video game with this. But no, I'm like feeling it now. So I'm gonna give this Put Me to Work by Big Data, because I'm ready to fucking go, baby. Like, I'm ready for the next one, and I'm looking forward to it. This was great. This was genuinely, like, one of the better experiences I've had, because it was also short and sweet, which I feel like I really needed.
Yeah, you've had some real marathon cases.
Yeah, and they're gonna be back, and I've got to be ready for them, so I'm ready to put the work in.
Yeah, And I want to be clear, I didn't completely hate this case. I like seeing Winston again.
Look, red just means below 50% or less than 5 out of 10 or less than 5,000 out of 10,000.
Yeah, Devon.
Hello, yes. Honestly, I have no strong feelings about this case. Like, it's fine. There's a lot I forgot about it. There's stuff I enjoyed, but I just feel very like, that was alright. So I'm going with atomic. I wouldn't call it brutal and I wouldn't call it smoking. So, yeah. It's fine.
A is middle of the road.
Yeah.
You can't do the rating score discourse with Devon. They're not as online as the rest of us. And they're not as involved in video games.
I am so
I'm just feeling out the rules.
Hera, there are 3 tiers above A, so I think saying that A is this was pretty good is fine for
that's fine. Like I said, I'm just feeling out the rules.
Okay. All right.
I feel like we've only had spoken sexy stars so far, so this is new.
Yeah.
Are you implying that
I'm
Devon
as
has a lot
shocked
of
as
strong
anyone else.
feelings towards the first Ace
No.
Attorney?
I'm not criticizing. This only came online like pretty late.
Like, listen, there was no Miles Edgeworth in this case. So
Immediate F.
shittest case ever.
Is there even an F ranking in Devil May Cry, or does it just go from D up?
It goes from D up, yeah.
Yeah.
Deadly.
All right, well, anyone have any predictions? Still haven't seen any new prosecutor.
I think since this next case is going to take place 2 months ago, it's going to be when Maya first comes back from spirit medium training, and it's going to like more legitimately reintroduce her to the narrative. But other than that, it's also going to be she brings back a small doll version of herself that follows her around. I'm sorry, I just can't take that character design seriously. It looks so strange to me.
I think the small doll version of herself is the version that we are going to be defending in court.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
that something bad happens at spirit training, and Maya's like, I know someone who can help us out.
There's been a
And that's when she
murder at
comes back and
spirit
she decides
camp.
to stay at the end. There we go.
Yeah. Her forehead is just so big. I can't.
It's so large. And they're going to put her to death.
Oh my god! Jeez.
We've never had to defend a child in court before, have we?
It's not true. We defended Maya literally last game.
But isn't she? Is she a legal adult? How old?
She's
like
16, isn't she? Yeah.
Is that legal adult in the eyes of the law? In
I don't care.
I mean, according to the
Tokyo?
game, they were gonna execute her, so I guess yes. But the kid that you're talking about is a lot younger, like, for people who don't know this.
How fucked up would a 16-year-old have to be for you to be like, yeah, this one's gotta go?
I mean, I don't think that they should do that to anybody, so...
Yeah, you know what, Jay? You know what? I never really thought about it before, but I think you're right. I don't think the government should have power to decide who lives and who dies.
Personally, I don't think they should.
Oh well, not much we can do
Oh, well.
about it. We're trapped in the world of San Francisco.
And they're gonna execute a 7-year-old next, according to you.
Yahoo.
Yahoo!
Well, not if we have anything to do about it.
The judicial system in action, baby.
I guess it depends if you don't lose all your health.
Yeah.
I just looked up the length of the next case, and the video is like 4 hours long, so...
Awesome.
Easy.
Awesome.
Need some time.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Put me to work. I'm good to go. I'm
yeah.
pumped. This got me
Alright,
back into it.
So, before we go, I want everyone to put forward one guess as to what the photo in the background of the opening of this case is, where Phoenix is lying on the sofa.
It's like a fucking wombat or something. I
Can
got
you
obsessed with this also.
Can you post a picture of it? Because I
Yeah,
genuinely...
it's in
Yeah, I
Kara's
can, I can.
notes. Oh, it's a monkey, I think.
Yeah,
I also think it's a
sat down.
monkey. Yeah.
Oh, that's 100% a monkey in one of those hot springs.
Yeah, I thought we'd have more varied answers.
It looks like he's holding a marshmallow.
It does look like it's holding
Aw.
like some kind of like staff.
Maybe it's like a
Oh.
It's a
Jawa.
monkey.
I thought that was behind it.
It's Yoda.
Yeah.
Wow, they love Yoda at the courtroom.
The judge is very fond.
Put me here with a hot chocolate, and I'm gone, baby. You'll never see
So
me
true.
again.